Hey everyone, it's me, and McGamer here, bringing you my review for Strike the Blood, Episode 6. Overall, this was a pretty meh episode. It had some things, like this was primarily just a setup episode. Though the next episode, judging from the preview, looks pretty damn interesting. Now, alright. Pretty much with the beginning of this episode, we get fully introduced to that guy at the ending of the second episode, Dimitri Flatter, I believe is what his name is. Or, yeah, I have trouble pronouncing fees, so keep in mind for that. So let's just call him fucking Dimitri. Or, I should probably put this warning out right here, right now. I should have put out the beginning of the review. I may make one or two gay jokes. Don't be offended by it. I do support gay marriage. While I'm straight myself, you have been warned. Expect possibly a couple gay jokes, because I'm immature. That's why. This guy, Dimitri, this fucking dude, is mad suspect. Mad fucking suspect. I'm sitting here watching the episode, I'm like, oh wow, this dude is more suspect than motherfucking Bon Clay. Now don't get me wrong, Bon Clay is an awesome character. He's my favorite member of Baroque Works. In fact, I think he's he's the most popular member of Baroque Works, which, if you don't know who Bon Clay is or what Baroque Works is, they're essentially more so the antagonist group of the Alabasta arc in One Piece. Those are for the people that haven't seen One Piece, so yeah. And this dude, it's like we see the fact that I'm forgetting I don't know what her name was. I forgot at the moment, but from what happened at the ending of the first episode, with, I guess that appears that a certain woman made Akatsuki the fourth progenitor. Her and Dimitri were lovers, so at the very least, Dimitri is bisexual. And this dude's like, since you have more so inherited her blood, you will now become my lover. I'm like, oh wow. This fucking dude is one straight up faggot. No offense to any gay people watching this, I just couldn't resist saying that. Because I'm immature. Again, probably damage controlling, but I support gay marriage. Alright, now let's move on to review before things get even more offensive. So, and the more so main gist of it is the fact that he wants to is that he's more so acting like as a love rival for Yukina, and that in order to prove the fact that she's worthy to more so give Akatsuki her blood, is that she has to more so stop this terrorist organization, which name I'm forgetting off the top of my head at the moment. And what they're after is more so a bioweapon that has destroyed civilizations for many centuries. But the problem with the fact that is that they need this tablet to work it, but the problem with there's a problem with the tablet. No one knows how to translate it, which I'm going a bit off topic here, I guess, with the review, I mean of the episode, but again, the fact that we're getting some interesting world building here. Like, the main thing that's keeping me going with Strike the Blood, because it's so far to me a pretty meh anime, is the fact that so far the world is, because the world of Strike the Blood, as I said in my last review, is to me very interesting. One of the key aspects to get me into anime or manga is its world. That's part of the reason why, as I said in my last review, I love Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. It's because their worlds are very interesting and great and fantastic, and have fantastic world building. Strike the Blood has a potential for an interesting world. I hope the fact that we can even see what life is like outside this island, like other locations all over the world in Strike the Blood. But yeah, now back to the review. I guess a lot of the episode, yeah, it's just primarily setup and character interactions. The character interactions, like always, are the weakest part. There were some funny moments, like I liked how that one girl, Agisi, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Aski. I liked how when she was trying to get Akatsuki out of bed, what happened was the fact that that she was standing on top of the bed. Then Akatsuki pushed her off. Now I typically don't like these mistake like preferred mistake jokes, but this one did get a couple chuckles out of me. And where it looks like she was passed out and she was passed out and looks like Akatsuki was going to force her to have sex with him while she was passed out. And Yukina and his sister came in, and they called him a pervert, and they more so just walked out. That did get a couple of chuckles out of me. That I did find pretty funny. And yeah, what else was there? Oh yeah, this girl, Sakuri, or however you pronounce her name. I swear to fucking God, I am going to be extremely pissed if currently this girl hates Akatsuki because it feels like because she's taking Yukina away from her, and if she turns into one of those type of girls that first hates the protagonist, wants to kill him, to later on is a love interest for him, and is all over him, I am going to be fucking pissed. I hate those type of characters. I hate that type of development so much. Cause it's like this is like the series feel like it slowly also at some points just wants to be a harem, which I don't dislike harems. There's some harems I enjoy like High School DxD, but please don't let it be like that, please. And yeah, as for what happened, and she more so attacks Kojo at the end of the episode. And one more thing, Motoiki, I think, like, I'm really curious to know who he's working with and why he's more so spying on Kojo. Like, we see the fact that when he closes his eyes, he's able to more so see where he's at. I'm guessing the fact that we've seen, like, I believe they were birds that were spying on Kojo that had these blue lights. I'm guessing those birds are more, he's seeing what those birds are seeing. That feels pretty obvious to me. And I do think we're going to find out soon. Like, I think a lot of things in this arc are going to come to light for characters. Like, I think Atsuki's going to find out about Kojo and Yukina more so what's the deal with them, because that was more so a factor into this episode. Atsuki really just wanted to know on what the whole deal with Kojo, with Akatsuki and Yukina is, and yeah. And even then, like, even I don't even think Akatsuki's sister knows that he's of the fourth progenitor, let alone a vampire. And yeah. And Motokoi, I think we're going to figure out like the type of company like who he's working with, what's his motive, what's like his end goal and such. And yeah, overall, like, this was at best, I would say decent, at worst, meh, so like somewhere in between for Strike the Blood. Now, some of my thoughts for the preview. Looks like some shit's going to go down for the next episode. Looks like that's where, like, Atsuki and Kojo's sister is going to find out the truth. And it's looking like the guy who's more so driving the truck at the end of the episode is about to more so... He looks like he could potentially Atsuki's father. That'll be most likely the case. And yeah, overall, a meh, I would say, episode of Strike the Blood. Like, at worst, decent for episode 6. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on Strike the Blood episode 6? Give me your thoughts down below in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? If you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. If you want to see more content like this, sub to me. And yeah, anyways, I'm a Game Nerd, signing out. Peace.